Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my show on this lovely Tuesday night here in Manchester, UK, or where my guest may be in good old California, I guess. And this person I brought on last year onto the show, and then out the blue, I get a nice little email from your new publishing people, and they invited me to have you back on the show, and I thought, well, yes, of course, why not? And so, without further ado, please welcome back to my show for the first time since I think it was like last winter. I think you were last on. It was like the beginning of the year, I believe, when you last appeared on the show, like February time or something like that. Please welcome back on Presley. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Edward. Really appreciate you having me back on the show, and it's good to chat with you again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to have you back on, and plenty to catch up on, especially since the last time you were on was, I think, again, as I mentioned, about February time. I think a lot has changed for you since then, hasn't it?
It has. It's been an incredible year. So many things have happened, and we're definitely going to get into that here in a little bit. And it's just been really exciting. It's been a very successful year. A lot of really exciting moments, a lot of ups, and excited to share and share what's coming in the future.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I think we should talk about, your year, in 2023, when you started this year. Did you expect to be where you are by November?
I would say that obviously we all want to hit our goals, and I think I definitely hit my goals and then some for this year. It's been pretty exciting, and we've done a lot of live
Yeah,
shows, won some
yeah.
awards, and it's been a while since I've released new music. I've been working on my new album for a long time, and so we have new music coming. My brand new single Isabella off my debut album coming December 1st. So that's really, really exciting. It's been a long time coming. So it's been definitely an incredible year.
No, I completely agree with you, and I think you've had a wonderful year, and you've been nominated for a few different awards as well, which is very cool to see, and it just shows you how much you're able to get yourself around as well in different genres and different what's the word I'm looking for, like different can't think of it now, but you got nominated for your music, and you got nominated in your directing, which is a great honor for you, wasn't it?
It really is. It really is. It's, having some awards on both sides of my career is definitely really cool. And a lot of the content that I produce, whether it's my music
Yeah.
or something on the film side, it has usually a meaning or a message. Actually, just won a Telly Award for a kind of like short promo documentary we did for a hospital on Catalina Island.
Nice.
So that was really cool. And then I'm actually directing and producing a docu feature that is called "Climbing My Everest," which is about this girl that attempted suicide and survived, and she actually took on the challenge of the what they call the Everest Challenge, which is not actually Mount Everest,
Yeah.
but riding a bicycle, or there's other ways to do it, but she rode a bicycle up and down this hill repeatedly until she met the incline and elevation of Mount Everest. So we actually did a short version of that, to like a little precursor to the feature film, and that actually had the world premiere at the Catalina Film Festival,
Yeah.
and won for the Unsung Hero Award. So that was really, really exciting as well. And we're working really hard on the feature version of it. So we're really excited to get that, going, and it's going to be something that's going to help a lot of people. It's something that's really important to me to be able to put, my experiences and my passion into things that will help other people.
No,
So we're really excited about that project.
yeah, no, absolutely. I can't wait to see it finished and in front of many eyes as possible as well. 'Cause it's a good cause. And remember, and if you've not seen my first chat with Presley, I urge you to go and watch it. It's available right here on my YouTube channel. We dived into more about your struggles and what you overcome last year when you were on the first time, and it's great to see you're now using all that energy and that passion into other projects as well. And if you don't mind me asking, by the way, how many people were cast a part of this little feature role, feature film, just say?
Yeah, so the feature, we have not filmed everything yet, but a lot of it, it's going to be like a hybrid between a narrative feature
Yeah.
and a documentary feature. So some of them are going to be actors, some of them are the real life, people that were involved in the
Hmm.
story that we're doing. So I think so far we've interviewed, off the top of my head, if I had to guess, probably around 40 people.
Wow.
Uh, so definitely a lot of stories, a lot of content, and we still have a lot more to film with a lot of the actors, and some more interviews, and some more different scenes and shots and stuff that we have planned. So it's definitely a large undertaking, but we're really excited, and it's obviously for a really, really good cause to help a lot of people.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It sounds like a lot of fun, and it's inspiring and showing people that you might be in a dark place, but there is ways to overcome that and find hope, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. The biggest thing is to always stay true to yourself, and like one of my songs, "Live Like Paradise."
Yeah.
I like to live every single day like I'm in paradise, whether it's the best or worst day of my life. And it's like that song specifically, people think is just like, oh, it's a fun summer song, which, yeah, it is, and people have a lot of fun. It's a great song to play on a boat or at the beach or whatever it is.
Mm.
But there's such a meaning behind it.
Yeah.
I don't live my life because I wrote the song. I wrote the song because that's how I live my life.
Yeah. No,
And
I
so
agree.
it's like I want to share that with so many. And you brought up a great point of some of the work that I've done in the past with my experience of bullying and
Mm.
different things, and my music video background. Actually, it was really exciting because I just got a Hollywood in Music and Media Award nomination for.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I was really excited to go to the award show, and be surrounded by a lot of my colleagues, and connect with some old friends, meet some new ones. So it was definitely a great, great event.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's great to see you getting nominated for so many awards, and it's spreading your name out there as well in the community, and saying like, check this guy out, doing all this fantastic work, for things he's either had experience with or wants to give experience or inspire other people as well. So it's great to see, and I hope it continues into 2024. Can't believe I'm only saying that. Almost 2024.
I know it's crazy. This year has gone by so quickly, hasn't it?
It has, and we get to have you on the show before the end of the year, and I want to know, have you got any plans for the last 2 months of the year? Have you got anything coming up, or any holiday plans?
Yeah, I mean, as far as the music side of things, we're actually doing a release party, the day
Yeah.
before the release of Isabella, which is December 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a pretty big event, um, premiering some of the songs off the album, premiering the music video from Isabella. So that one's really exciting. I've seen it kind of come together, and obviously music videos is one of my favorite things because it brings my two worlds together. Being very, very creative from the aspect of the storytelling of the song to the aspect of the storytelling of the actual video itself. So that's really cool. Um, there's some talks about some shows towards the end of the year, but kind of you know, spending a little bit of time with family for Thanksgiving
Of course, yeah, I
and
forgot about that. Yeah,
the
yeah.
holidays and the new year, and try to end the year on a high note,
Mm,
and really put out this song that everyone's been waiting for, and because it's something I've been playing at some of my shows, and I've never played a song twice, and this song I came out and did an encore at one of my shows, and everyone loved it so much, and granted it was never out, and so they wanted to hear it again.
yeah.
That was the only song I've ever played twice in a set, which is you know usually unheard of to play a
Yeah.
song twice. Like, you guys really want it again? And the entire crowd went like crazy. And I'm like, okay, I mean, let's do it. So,
Well, that's good. It's good. I'm glad the reaction's gone down very well about Isabella as well. It's great to see because we can talk about it now because you have been teasing yourself on Instagram and on other social media platforms about this upcoming release of your debut album of the of the newest single you've got coming from that. And where did you get the inspiration from then to call it Isabella, and how did you get come up with the lyrics for it?
so I wanted to write a song that was like about or for my future wife of
Okay.
and so that's something that was kind of the motivation behind the story of the song.
Yeah, yeah.
And with that, it's I kind of wanted to pick a name of someone that I don't really know, so it wasn't like kind of awkward. So it's kind of like, and obviously it's a name that works for the song and stuff, and it's no matter who my future wife's name is, it's for her. It's about her.
That's nice. That's nice. I do like that. It's a nice tribute to whoever it might be in your life in the future. We can't wait to find out who that might be at some point. Hopefully in the short
I think
distance.
we're all waiting, but
Yeah.
right now I'm focused on my career and my music, my business, and really trying to keep growing and building what we have now.
Exactly. And speaking of growing, when I had you on my show last time on Instagram alone, you had about I don't know maybe 25, 30,000 followers. So when I got the opportunity of you back on my show again, you've now exceeded that from that when you was on the show to now over 173,000 followers. So a huge congratulations for you for all the hard work and all the pushing and getting more people to follow you and to share about you and enjoy your music and your uh, projects you're involved in the film and TV things as well. You're directing.
Yeah, so thank you. It's huge thank you to my team because they all work really, really hard on all the aspects of everyone involved to help push this. It's definitely not a one man show for sure. So it takes a lot of people and a lot of effort and a lot of time and a lot of energy, and you know a lot of people that believe in me and support me, which I'm very grateful for. So it's definitely they've definitely changed my entire career. So thank you to all of them for sure.
And I hope that if we get to chat again next year or whenever it might be, I hope we might see you with more followers. Who knows? Obviously, you
Oh,
might be hitting it off with some
we're
A-listers as well in the Hollywood circle. Because I know when you attended some of these award shows recently, and you got to meet again, as you mentioned, meet up with some old friends, have a reunion with those, and also meet some brand new people as well. And I did see you were on the same kind of award show as Olivia Rodrigo and some other great people. What was it like to experience their presence?
the fact is it's all amazing people that are making amazing music, and
Mm.
it's just great to be surrounded by my peers that you know feel have the same passion as me and the same dedication. And so it's, it's really just it feels like home.
Yeah.
It really feels like home to be surrounded by all of them, and uh and I hope likewise as well. So it's definitely a really cool event that we all kind of do our independent music, and
Hmm.
then all these award shows bringing everyone together to celebrate and honor a lot of us is really cool. It's really cool.
It is.
Especially back in August, I was at the HIMAs, which
Yeah.
is the Hollywood Independent Music Awards, and that's something that was really exciting because not only was I one of the performers, but I also was a nominee for a country crossover for my song "Live Like Paradise," and we actually took home that award. So that was a really, really successful event, and it was just an honor to be a part of it.
Yeah, and you mentioned that was a great song you did as well, and all the songs you have released so far, all these singles you released have been phenomenal. They've been, lit, as people have
Thank
said. They've been bombed, I believe, as well. People say nowadays as well. Uh, how would you rate your newest single when it comes out on December the 1st, Isabella? How would you rate that against the other hits you've had so far?
Well, that's an unfair question, Edward. I have a biased answer. I think that I love all my music, right? And if I didn't, I think that would be a bigger problem. But the fact is that I have all of this music that's out, and so much music coming.
Yeah,
And this new single is something that's just we've been working really hard to get it out. And what it is it's Presley Aronson, but Presley Aronson 2.0. It's the new and improved, which I like to call my genre Cali country. So it's the new and improved, new version of Presley Aronson and new music. So this is just the little bit of the tip of the iceberg of what's to come.
right.
We have 20 plus songs on the album, and so there's lots and lots to come, some really exciting collaborations, and just some really cool new material. So this is something that is the next step, the next level, and something that is going to give a little taste to what's about to come.
I like that. Good answer to my biased question, as you said there. So,
Thank you.
you're welcome. I like that. Good answer. Speaking of collabs, I have to say, is there anyone you want to collab with
Careful,
in
careful.
2024?
It's not very strong, but that's what it is.
So, any background noise you don't say there, but I'll repeat. Is there anybody you want to collab with? You mentioned about collabing on this new album of yours. And is there anybody you would love to collab with in 2024 who you may have met for the first time, or you reunited with some people when you went to these award shows recently?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some great artists out there. I have some friends at the award shows that I would love to collaborate with. Some icons as well, and
Ooh,
so we have some collabs that I can't really talk about now.
interesting. I like it.
Really exciting, but there's definitely, I'm a big, I love to collaborate. So it's like if an opportunity kind of presents itself, I'm usually for it to collaborate on a song, and there's definitely some dream collaborations, but I kind of want to collaborate with everyone because why not?
Yeah, why not indeed? But I mean, you mentioned about some dream collaborations. So who are some of your dream people you would hopefully get to do something either with your music or maybe with their music?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just to name a few, and
Yeah,
there's so many,
there
really,
is.
because there really is so many. But I mean, you Luke Bryan would be insane. Thomas Rhett, uh, Luke Combs, Ed Sheeran, Morgan Wallen, just to name a few, and I could keep going, but
Well, you name five. You name five there, and they are some great names you mentioned as well. So I will keep my fingers and toes crossed that you get to work with those artists and many others as well who you could possibly name. You could be here all night shouting out names.
Well, it's like you said, it's just at the awards show with Olivia Rodrigo,
Yeah.
and this new song coming that I think would be really cool for us to do. So, that would be a cool collaboration, and also be great to do something with like Lainey Wilson
Yeah.
and some other country artists as well. So it's definitely a lot of. I have a very long list, and my goal is to get through it.
Good. Well, I'm sure you will. You just keep at it, and I'm sure the list you'll be ticking them off before you know it. So like, oh, who are gonna do next? Who are gonna collaborate with next and whatnot? And as I mentioned as well, back in August, I had on a great country singer. I don't know, you may have saw this. I don't know, but called Jessica Lynn. She's fantastic. She's a country singer as well. She's fantastic. She's a very busy lady as well. So hopefully you guys get to meet as well at some point. Because I think she lives in New York. You live in California. So hopefully you guys can meet at some award show in the future as well. Because her music is very good, just like yours.
Absolutely, that would be awesome.
It would be. It would be. Two great country artists coming together for a great single or great album. That would be. The bomb, as they say now. You didn't say more. These street words, I love them. Let's talk about you because you're on Instagram. Where else can people find you? I know you're on on YouTube, obviously, and on all the music platforms wherever people get their music. Where else can they follow you or interact with you on?
Yeah, I mean, Instagram is a big platform for me. TikTok's a big platform. Obviously, all of my music videos and lyric videos and stuff is on YouTube on my Vivo channel. And then you can check out my website. It usually has a lot of the most up to date information and tour dates and stuff at preslyaronson.com. Most of all of my social media platforms is Presley Aronson Official.
Yeah.
So definitely those, Facebook, if anybody does that.
Well, I did that yesterday, but I wasn't sure if it was the right Facebook page because I did tag you on there, but I don't know if that's the right person or not. So hopefully it is related to you. It didn't say official after, so I thought, oh, maybe it wasn't the right person. But I did tag somebody on Facebook under your name, and it did look like from the small thumbnail, it did look like it was you. So hopefully it was like a personal Facebook or something like that. And if it was, apologies.
Fingers crossed.
Apologies if it was, and I take full responsibility if you get anybody reaching out to you directly that way. If it was your personal Facebook, but yeah, you can find him on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course all on YouTube, all on of course your favorite music app, and check him out on December 1st of this year with his new single Isabella. It's gonna be the latest song of any country artist of 2023. What a way to end the year with a new country single. That's a bonus just right there.
Yes, it's really exciting, and we don't have an exact date yet, but coming and following the single release is going to be the music video.
Yeah.
So that's something to definitely check out as well. It's a cool one for sure. You're definitely going to want to watch it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned as well that music video, which we've all been teasing of. You keep teasing all of us on your social media of it, the lovely backdrop and everything like that. So we can't wait to see the whole thing. 'Cause I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic video to go alongside the song.
Thank you. Yeah, it's something that we put a lot of hard work into, and it's definitely coming together. So we're really excited about that.
And it's like it's something you've directed as well, because it's going to be quite interesting to see you actually in it as well, because the fact that you're a great director, and I don't know who's put it all together, probably yourself or your team, but it looks like an upcoming TV show, or like or a commercial, something like that. That's how good from the teaser we've got. That's what gave me that kind of impression. Like it's going to be something.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I have an amazing director. His name's Ron Trupa. He's done most of my music videos. Um, and I kind of, a whisper in his ear, I kind of ghost direct it. So, and he tolerates me for doing it. So we make a great team.
Good.
We've become a family over the last few years, and it's something that is really crucial and important when creating
Yeah.
content like this, and creating something that can come to life, is really have that good, working relationship. So it's a blessing to have him part of the team.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I was quite surprised because I thought you may have directed it yourself. Since you're a wonderful director yourself in other genres. So I thought maybe you might have directed this particular video, but
Well,
no, all credit.
don't get me wrong. I'm heavily involved.
Oh, of
and
course you are.
he tells me all the time. He says, "All right, it's time to be artist, Presley. Give me your other hat," because it's like he's trying to keep me in character. Because obviously, when I'm standing there and I see everything that's going on, I understand what's going on, and I can pick up on it really quickly.
Mm,
With a lot of artists, and I've done music videos for other artists that are just kind of chilling out until they're ready, and it's
yeah.
like I'm watching them and I'm very involved in it. So he's just like, okay, just relax. They usually come and they take my radio away from me and lock me in my dressing room until I'm ready.
Interesting. Because I thought you probably be taking notes, things you can probably improve on, or think, I like doing like this or like that type thing as well. So it's quite an interesting take. I like it.
Well, I'm very involved, but I trust my team,
Of course,
and
yeah, I know.
amazing at what they do, and obviously I have to have a pretty good team to be able to trust them to do it,
Mm.
because I'm definitely like to be involved, and like to be involved in the creative process, and all the aspects of it. So they're I have a lot of trust in them.
No, absolutely, and you do have a wonderful team, and hope it keeps getting better and better and stronger as we enter 2024. Now, I don't know if you're interested in this particular film, but I know I am. I'm very excited for this. Because I never thought I was going to say this ever in my life, because I thought the last one came out 30 years ago, almost. Next year will be 30 years, and I never thought we would ever see another film. I thought the three were enough. I thought Beverly Hills Cop 3, that was it, the final nail in that coffin. But no, 30 years later, it's back. Beverly Hills Cop 4 coming back next year. I can't wait for that film. One of the great comedians of them all, Eddie Murphy, coming back as Axel Foley, reprising his role after almost 40 years ago, doing it for the first time in his 20s, now in his early 60s. I'm just hoping it'll be as good as the number 3, number 2, and number 1.
Well, I really love how they bring back, certain films and certain shows and stuff
Yeah.
too. It's like when they recreate a lot of that stuff, it's really great. I have a lot of friends that worked on, like, say, Hawaii Five-O or Magnum PI or
Oh, wow.
MacGyver, and different shows that were hits back in the day. They brought it back, and they were bigger and stronger than they ever were. And it's like people love that if you just take the same concept and add a little bit of a modern flavor to it, and
Mm.
something that people can relate to today. It's definitely something that's usually a big success. So I think that will be as well.
Well, hopefully so. But I got to say that, but all the actors who were in 1, 2, and 3 of Beverly Hills Cop are all coming back to rewrite their old roles, and they're all like 60 or 70 or 80 now. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to fit in, because I mean they're not no young men anymore. They kind of run around and do stunts as young as they could. They probably will do still stunts, but I mean, it's going to take a toll on their body because, of how old they are now.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, I'm sure most of them have their stunt doubles.
Well, apparently we got we got an interview from Eddie Murphy, not on this show, but he apparently said in an interview that by the end of making that film, Beverly Hills Cop 4, he had a knee brace on. So that just tells you the kind of injury he's getting at 62-year-old doing Beverly Hills Cop 4. Whoa, you should do this 10 or 20 years ago. Why wait 30 years to bring it back?
I'm sure he got some hazard pay for that.
maybe. But is there a dream film or TV show you would love to be involved in the future?
Oh my gosh. Well, there's definitely so many of them, and it's kind of like songs. It's like I have so many that are my favorite, and it's
Yeah.
constantly changing, and so many aspects. I mean, there's some great actors out there, great directors, and would love to be a part of anything that they do. It's I respect my entire community with that, and so we're all creating some amazing content, and it's something that I would love to be a part of. Uh, a lot of different shows and a lot of different films and stuff. So
Yeah, love it. Thank you so much for making time today. I know you were running a bit late to the studio. Was there a lot of traffic around in California today? Because I know, because I thought Tuesday. I thought Tuesday would be a bit calmer than maybe a Monday or a Thursday for instance. But you do think
yeah, I
Tuesday
mean,
is quite calmer. I thought, but
there's always traffic, everywhere in LA every single day, all day long.
Good old California. They just love
Today,
it.
today, a couple people decided to, play some bumper cars and,
Oh,
and make it
right.
even worse.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, at least you still got here, and at least you're in one piece, which is the main thing. And I hope that you have a great rest of your Tuesday. It might have started down a bit of a damper, but hopefully it has lifted you up and to motivate you for the rest of your day, whatever you may be up to. And I want to mention as well, don't forget that Isabella comes out on December the 1st, 2023 on all music and video platforms, mostly on music video, of course. The music video will come out at a later point as well, so stick around to Presley's social media. You can see it on Instagram, also on TikTok, also on Facebook. Anything with the Presley Aronson official, then it is really him. And also check out his website as well to stay up to date with all his latest updates, to tickets info for any upcoming tours, to all his latest news regarding what he's up to and what projects he's involved in as well. But it's been a pleasure and a privilege having you back on my show again, and hopefully at some point you might decide to jet off over to Europe and do some shows here in the UK and across Europe.
I would love to do that. Definitely very soon, very soon. And Edward, thank you so much for having me on the show again. It was great to chat with you again, and really excited about the new single Isabella coming
Yes.
December 1st. So definitely go check it out, go stream it, go pre-save it, go share it, and we're still on the search for Isabella.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you very much to Empire Music Promotions. Thank you very much for your wonderful comment, and glad you enjoyed it. I hope everyone who's watching this on demand or live or wherever, maybe a year from now, might be watching this and enjoyed it as much as we did making it. And make sure to smash that like button on YouTube, share the video around, tell them all about my guest Presley. Make sure to tell him all about his great music hits, from all his great hits that he's brought out over the past few years to his upcoming one on December the 1st, Isabella. So check it out when it comes out. Be one of the first people to listen to it, and let Presley know on all platforms what your thoughts are, because it's going to be one of the big country songs of 2023, because it came out at the end of the year. Best for last, as they say.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. And leave a comment as well in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought of my interview with Presley. I hope you enjoyed the questions and answers I gave and he gave, and any future questions you may have. Because hopefully, the wonderful people who made this possible will have Presley back on my show again soon when he has new material to share with myself. And if you're new around here and it takes 10 seconds or less to smash that subscribe button, if you enjoy the content I do, if you like the randomness of people coming on the show, because there's some great people in the works coming on the show, so you never know who, and I'm treating that, you never know who is actually going to come on the show until it happens, because even I'm surprised sometimes who comes on this show, like Presley, for instance. So you need to subscribe, share with me around. You can find me on my social medias, they're my official ones as well. Contact me, find me on my website, edwardfowlershow.com as well. But until the next episode drops, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday afternoon or evening.
Thanks so much.